morning, everyone. Welcome back. I'm in the coziest giant fleece that I got from Express like years ago. It's so cold in my apartment this morning. So I got all ready to go into the office this morning and then went outside and I drove probably 10 feet and was like, my car feels, feels like I'm just right to the side. I have a flat tire, don't I? I hit a terrible pothole last night, and the ironic thing is that was on my way home from picking my car up from the shop. Because I hit a deer last summer and there's just been like endless problems with my car. My car is getting towed this morning. I'm working from home, and that is enough about that. That's not interesting, but that's my life. So just blessed, not stressed, never stressed, no. Yesterday, I organized these drawers. They look so lovely now, so much more organized, but I did shift everything down because we had like Tupperware in here originally that I like condensed down there. Just made more sense to use it this way, so I moved everything down one and then used some of the leftover organizers, but Brody's gonna kill me because for the next month, we're gonna be opening the wrong drawers when we're looking for stuff, so, but whatever. It looks so much better. Gorgeous. Oh, and the organizers are off of Amazon. I love them. It came with so many. That's why I ended up using some for like some of the other drawers. Here they are. It came with so many. It turned out great. Right up on my gut, and that's a life tag. Walk inside the booth, I just talk, I don't write raps. ASAP, right up on my gut, and that's a life tag. Walk inside the booth, I just talk. ASAP, right up on my gut, and that's a life tag. Walk inside the booth, I just talk, I don't write raps. ASAP, right up on my gut, and that's a life tag. Walk inside the booth, I just talk. I'm back home from Pilates. I'm all showered and my FabFitFun box came in the mail and it's so good. I'm so excited to show you everything. If you don't know what FabFitFun is, it's a big box filled with full-size, nice things at nice prices. How it works is you get a custom box 4 times a year, 1 per season. In each box are 6 full-size products from everything like beauty, health, wellness, fitness, home, all products that you specifically get to choose. So you're getting a bunch of amazing things at such a lower price than what you would actually go if you're paying for everything individually. Their seasonal membership is $69.99 per box, and their annual membership is $219.99, which comes out to about $55 a box. It's such a great deal. $55 per box is actually insane. You'll see when we like tally up all these products. Like most of the products individually are almost $55, if not more. So the fact that the whole box is $55 really is crazy. I'm gonna include a little tally right here of everything that's in this box and how much it would cost if I bought it individually, because it's actually crazy. Also, I had such a hard time choosing what products I wanted in the box. Everything was so good. My last box was also insane. I like wanted to whip out some of the products to show you guys again because literally it's stuff that I use like daily now. I'm obsessed, so I'm really excited about this one. First, are you kidding? This Sicily stripe serving platter. This is from In the Roundhouse and it's just adorable. I'm so excited. I'm actually hosting a little birthday dinner tonight for my mom and I can't wait to use this. And this alone is usually $40. So already we're basically at the cost of the box itself, which is crazy. And then next up, I got the matching dipping bowls in the Sicily stripe. They're so stinking cute. And this set of 4, if bought on its own, would have been $50. So we're already way past the price of the box. This 3-compartment sunglass holder, I love this. For travel, it's perfect, but I'm also just gonna hang it up in my closet and use it even when I'm not traveling. And this is $52 on its own. So cute. So what are we at already? 142, and we're not even done with all this stuff. Next, I'm so excited. I've always wanted to try this. It's Thrive Cosmetics waterproof eyeliner in the color black. This is normally $24. I'm a sucker for a claw clip, so when I saw this, I was like, that's cute. This is from Fraser Sterling, and it's also $24. And then lastly, I got this First Aid Beauty Bump Eraser Scrub. I'm really excited about this. I've never even heard of it, but when I was looking at all the things and I saw this, I was like, wow, I feel like this could be really good. I get those little like strawberry little red bumps on the back of my thighs. I know some people get them on like the backs of their arms or whatever, wherever you get them, but I really am curious to see if this works. So I'll let you know my thoughts, but I'm very excited. And this is originally $30. I think you use this, yeah, you just use this in the shower. Okay, where are we at? Everything in this box added up to $220. And I paid $55 for this box. Yup. And I got to choose all these products. Picture like each of the 6 products in a row, and in that row there's like 10 different options of 6 full-size products, and you get to choose within that category, within that row. Okay, for my first pick, I'm gonna pick this. Second, it's so fun. What's nice is you have so many different options to choose from and a nice variety too, so you really get to pick something that you genuinely like and will want. Again, the seasonal membership is $69.99 per quarter. The yearly membership is $219.99 a year, and then that comes out to about $55 a box. An amazing little treat for yourself or a gift for your friend, your sister, your mom. And I have a really special offer for you. So if you use my code BROOKEGIFT, you can get a free gift valued over $200 with your purchase of an annual membership. That's a free gift additionally on top of your box that you're gonna be getting, a free gift valued over $200. I'm an annual member and I love it because I get first dibs on all the products that are in each box, and I get my box first, like before everybody else. So it's super fun. And I also get access to the flash sales that FabFitFun does. So I recommend the annual membership because you just get the most out of it, and like $55 a box is actually so cheap in the grand scheme of things, especially in like today's world. Like if you could like hone in on your spending and then spend $50 every quarter, and that's kind of like your little treat to yourself, I think it's awesome, and you get so much bang for your buck. If you want to sign up as a seasonal member, not the annual membership, you can do that too, and I also have a code for you, and that's a 20% off code, just Brooke. I will have everything in the description box. Thank you, FabFitFun. Okay, please excuse this angle, but I'm heading to the vet right now. I'm bringing Fern to the vet because I think I talked about this in a few videos ago, but she keeps getting ear infections. So we're going to do that. I'm just gonna go. I think her ears are all better now, but we're gonna go have them take a look and make sure. And then I also need to schedule her appointment to be spayed. We got Bogey neutered back probably, I think it was like the first week of February. And thank God, because I didn't realize like puppies can get pregnant as early as like 4 months. So we were really nervous about him and Fern. Just like, we always had to keep a close eye on them because of course we didn't want any accidents to happen. Fern, I didn't even know this could happen, but she got her period like last week. She's only 8 months old. I never grew up around girl dogs or anything, so I didn't even know that that was possible. I thought once they hit like a year, you kind of have to worry about that kind of stuff. But I knew like we were planning on getting her spayed in the next like month or two, so we really just like missed it by a little bit. But she got her period, or is in heat or whatever it's called, and she's been having that. We've been dealing with that for the past week and a half. She's like in these little diapers, and honestly like something really traumatizing happened today, and I don't even know if I want to talk about it. Like, thank God Bogey's neutered, and I just feel like such a bad dog mom, but like why would I think that? I don't know, I guess I should have known just because it's a boy dog girl dog, but like I kind of thought that they couldn't do that because Bogey's neutered. Once she's spayed, is she not able to have, like, would they not be able to do that anymore? I have no idea how it works, but guys, like that was really traumatizing, and like I'm feeling like a really bad dog mom. But literally it was like fucking 6 a.m. and I was getting ready for work, and I thought they were just like playing. Thank God Bogey is neutered, seriously. So that was fucking traumatizing. I'm like gonna get demonetized. Anywho, at this vet visit, we're gonna get that appointment scheduled ASAP, and hopefully her ear infection is gone.
Tell her to go chase. Monkey nuts, hold me, baby. I got on 2 chains. Roll another blunt and I make motherfucking fame. Spin on the block, 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 block.
morning. Happy Saturday. Good bogey. This is his new thing. He lays on top of the couch. Brody and I went on a little date night last night. It was so nice. We went to the movies. I love going to the movies. Like, I just love going and sitting in those big comfy seats, getting my popcorn, my candy, my soda. I just really enjoy it. And like, anytime I go to the movies, I'm going to see a movie that like I know I'm going to be interested in, of course. So like, it's just always a good time. Brody doesn't love the movies actually though. So like, usually I have to like convince him to go see a movie, but I'm like rubbing off on him because I feel like he's been liking the movies more lately. And it's not like it's that often. It's once every couple months, but it was so good. It was so cute. It was like everything that I wanted. I want to have a really like relaxing, chill weekend. I had kind of a stressful week, and then we were out of town last weekend, which that's why there was no upload on Monday. You guys, like, honestly, I can't even talk about it because I've been beating myself up about it all week. I'm so disappointed in myself. You know, if you watch my videos, I've been so consistent for the past, like, I don't know, maybe like almost 3 months of weekly uploads, and I missed Monday, and I was so upset with myself. I was out of town and I had a video ready, but then work was super crazy on Monday and I didn't have time to like get it uploaded, and then I ended up not really liking the video, and so we just scrapped it. I'm just super bummed. I'm not going to talk about it, but I'm not letting it get to me. We're back, the weekly uploads. We had a little blip, but we're back. Also, like, while I have you, why don't you tell me, please, like, what videos do you like? Because I love filming just like the random, I do pretty much like home vlogs, I guess I would say. Like, I go to Pilates and maybe run a few errands, but like for the most part, I'd say I kind of do just like home vlogs, and I do like productive vlogs because I just try to like make the most out of my time, get things done, keep myself motivated. So that's kind of like my go-to. But what do you guys love? Like, I did a what I eat in a week a few weeks ago. I've done like some themed videos, like little like transformation glow up videos, my deep cleaning videos. If there's anything that you guys like to watch, like even from other people, or even like little tasks that you like to see people do in their vlogs that you haven't seen from me or that you want to see more of, like, just let me know. I like really take everything that you guys say to me and think about it. I respond to all my comments. I love chatting with you guys. So seriously, just like tell me what you love, what you like, what you don't like. If there's stuff that I'm currently doing that you want me to keep doing, let me know, because I get in my head and then I like switch things up and I like fuck everything up. So let me know what you guys want to see. Anyways, I don't even know how we got here, but I wanted to have a nice relaxing weekend because I was just super stressed out at work this week, and then trying to get back in my routine after traveling, and then that whole missed upload on Monday really upset me. So I'm like, okay, I'm on top of my shit. I'm gonna have a nice, productive but chill weekend. I need like a kind of slow self-care weekend, so I plan on trying to get all my work done in like the mornings today and tomorrow. It's like 11 a.m. right now though, so I gotta get moving. But I loved the movie. It was so perfect. It was just like a funny, good, lighthearted kids movie, and it was just perfect to watch on a Friday night. Sometimes, like, Brody and I were talking about this, sometimes you go to the movies and like you're just kind of depressed after. Like, it really drains you. Like, we saw The Brutalist. I forget when we went and saw that, but I think it was around Christmas time, and like it was good. It was a really good movie. Like, we both liked the movie a lot, but it was like, I mean, it's super heavy and the themes are just like very intense, and so you leave feeling kind of drained after and like a little depressed almost. And so it was just nice to like go watch something so lighthearted and fun. But anyways, I was thinking that we could end this video off with a little Q&A. I haven't done like a proper sit down chat with you guys, life update. I feel like since I moved to New York, which was about 1.5 years ago now, almost 1.5 years ago. So I asked you guys for some questions on my Instagram story, and we're gonna have a little Saturday morning coffee date. There were a lot of like lighthearted, fun questions, but I chose the ones that are a little more deep life update like, because I want this to be more of a life update. So we can keep doing this. I was thinking, like, honestly, maybe once a month, or even like, I don't know, so we could do it even more often, but doing like a little Q&A at the end of my videos could be fun. I love watching long vlogs, and so adding an additional, like, not sacrificing any actual content, but then adding an additional like 5 minutes at least at the end of each video that I do a vlog of like little Q&A questions, like, could be fun to just like sit down and chat. So maybe I'll do that. I kind of want to make like an anonymous questions box that you guys could ask me stuff, because sometimes I feel like people don't ask questions because they're like embarrassed that it's themselves asking, if that makes sense. I don't know, but like there's like legit questions I feel like are just like interesting things that we could talk about. Anywho, let's get with the questions. So So the first one is, do you want to buy a house or are you going to stay in apartments? So this is actually a question that Brody and I have been talking about so much, because obviously to buy a house, you have to save money. And so we're kind of talking about, you know, what should our goal be of like, what do we want to get to with our savings to buy a house? But things with the market right now, people are saying not to buy. So we did re-sign our lease. I think I talked about that in the past. I'm not sure though, but we re-signed our lease. So we'll be here for another year. And then we would love to be in a house. I do think that we'll move regardless, whether we buy a house or get another apartment or townhouse. But we would love to have a yard for the dogs. So that's like main priority. I don't think that we'll move and stay in an apartment. We do want some sort of area for the dogs to be outside. So, I mean, one, like they deserve it and we want to give them the best life. Two, it's fucking brutal in the winters living in an apartment. If you live in a city, apartment, whatever, you know how it is if you have a dog. Bundling up in the morning, bundling up all day, every day, late at night, taking them outside is so rough. I mean, we also have been dealing with puppies last winter and this winter, so this frequency of taking them out has been increased as well, which doesn't help. But we would love to just have like the convenience of having a yard to let them out in. And then also, of course, like we don't want to keep them cooped up in apartments forever. So we would love to be in a house. Long story short, the market's kind of terrible right now. Things are so expensive and we might be heading into a recession. Like a lot of people are saying not to buy right now. So I don't know. Also, like, don't take anything I'm saying like as advice, because I don't know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I would absolutely love to buy a house. My dream would be to like buy a house and renovate it. If you guys watch meeeee Benway, which first of all, I have a lot of favorite YouTubers. Like I'm just a YouTube girl at heart. So I have my creators that I love and I watch all their videos, but like one of my people is meeeee Benway. I'm obsessed with her. I love her so much. I've been watching her, like, honestly, I feel like since she started, like I started watching her way back and I just love her content. She bought a house in Arizona and fully like gutted it and renovated it, and it is just the most gorgeous thing ever, and it was so fun to watch. So that would be my dream one day, would be to buy a house and be able to renovate it like that. And then it would be so fun to like film it for content and stuff too, and like kind of track the progress. But I don't know, and the way things are right now, I'm like, oh god, it's just so expensive. It's like, do you wait? Do you do it? Is it just gonna get worse? I don't know. Yeah, I just have no idea. We'll be in this apartment. We re-signed our lease, so we'll be here until our lease is up. And then, like I said, our main priority would be to get a place, whether it's an apartment, townhouse, house with a yard for the dogs. That's really the main priority. So whether we buy, rent, I have no idea. It's gonna play a lot into what the market's like, to be honest. Such fun adult things. The next question, this was like the most frequently asked question, was variations of these three questions. And it was like, what's your 5-year plan? Do you plan on having kids? Do you plan on getting engaged soon? Marriage? So, oh my god, thinking about a 5-year plan. So I was like, okay, I'm about to be 25 in like a week, and thinking about my 5-year plan. So I guess I'll be 30, which is crazy, but I'm really not strict on my life plan or my timeline, and I don't want to be. I'm very much like, if I am married and have one baby by 30, that would be the ideal timeline. But I don't care if I don't get married till 35 or whenever I have kids. Like, I have no idea, and I just want to make sure everything that I'm doing is the best decisions for me, for everyone around me. So I don't want to ever rush anything or put pressure on things to make a certain timeline happen. I just kind of want it to feel natural and feel like the natural next step. So of course, like, I want to get married, I want to have kids, but I'm in no position right now where I'm like, let's get married, let's have kids. Like, of course, my boyfriend and I talk about all those things and we have like the fun, exciting conversations about everything, but there's no rush to do any of it and no plan in like the near future to do any of that, to get engaged, to have kids, anything like that. But with that being said, again, like, if my timeline gets pushed far out for whatever reason, that's fine. If it gets sped up, that's fine too. So you just can't really like predict things, and when you try to plan out things like that, I feel like you just end up disappointed and stressed out. So I try to remind myself, like, just live your life. There's so many different routes you can take, and there's so many different timelines, like people doing things earlier or later, and there's pros and cons to both. So, you know, it's just one of those things, like, of course, that's in my plan of my life, but I don't have any plan on doing those things very soon. I'm also at an age where a lot of people around me, like majority of people my age around me, aren't getting married or having kids. So once that starts happening, maybe I'll start feeling the pressure a little bit and be like, oh, I want to do those things now. But again, like, I really want to kind of ground myself and not be pressured into wanting to have like the same things as everybody else at the same time, because I just want everything to be super natural and kind of happen like on their own and how they should, if that makes sense. I can be a super controlling, like anxious person, not towards others, but like in my own head. And so I can become very obsessive about things. So that's kind of why I have to talk to myself this way. If I'm like, just let things be, go with the flow, control what you can. And yeah, I'm also just super content with like my life. I love my puppies. Like, these are my babies right now. I love my boyfriend and our life that we have together right now. I don't really feel like anything needs to change right now. Like, I'm just super content and happy. And yes, that's in the plan for the future, of course. But what do you do for work now? So I work for a small company. I do marketing and sales. I really like it. It's for a small company. I go into the office every day, and then I have some flexibility where I'm able to work from home like half day sometimes. And then I started a little social media management business. So I have my first client. I've been working with them for a few months now, since around Christmas time, and I just have so much fun with that. I actually started doing a little bit more work for them too, doing some admin stuff. So everything with that's going really well. So that's another aspect of what I do for work. And then of course I do YouTube and social media stuff. So I feel like I'm pretty busy all the time, to be honest. Like, being out of town last weekend really screwed me up, or even like the weekends where we're super busy and doing things can be tough, because I rely a lot on the weekends to get that other work done that's not from my 8 to 5, of course. So I do spend like a lot of nights after work, and my weekends, that's when I'm working on these other things, and I love them, so I enjoy it. But I do feel like sometimes I'm a little bit busy, and when we do like weekend trips like that, it's a bummer, because I'm kind of going crazy leading up to the trip, trying to make sure everything's done so that I can actually enjoy vacation and relaxing. I need to figure out some sort of balance with that. I would love if I could get my videos to be like a little bit pre-recorded and have like a bank of like 3 weeks of videos ready at all times, so that if I ever am busy one week, I don't have to drive myself crazy or like get burnt out. But that would entail me to go crazy for like 1 week or 2 weeks and get like a bunch of videos out rather than just like my one video that week. So I don't know. But also say, like, I have a lot going on between like all the different things I do for work right now, but I enjoy it and I'm really liking it. I feel like I'm kind of getting into a good routine with everything. I'm definitely going to be adjusting though. Like I said, when I'm busy on the weekends, that's when I really struggle with making sure I have everything done. I'm super on top of things because I'm just busy, or I'm tired, or God forbid I'm hungover. So with these like summer months and warm weather coming up, we always just like get more social. When it's nice out, people are going out more, doing things. So I'm gonna really need to be on top of it. I think that I'll need to definitely have that like bank of videos like I was saying. So I should definitely do that within the couple weeks. But honestly, I've been like talking for so long. I think I'm just going to do the 3 questions. If you guys want me to do more of these, I definitely can. I'm actually going to make the little like anonymous question asker in the description box, and we can do this again in my next video if you'd like. I think it would be fun to do this like every now and then. Like I said, I love the long vlogs. So if I can make my videos as long as possible, I'm going to do that, because that's what I love to watch. Like, I put on YouTube all the time when I'm cleaning, when I'm doing my makeup, when I'm showering, like literally all the time I have YouTube on my phone. Like, I'm getting ready, I bring my phone in my closet and I'm watching YouTube while I'm picking out my outfit. Like, everything I do, I just have my phone right next to me, like watching YouTube. So the longer the videos, the better. If you feel that way, let me know. And I think the anonymous question thing will be better, because honestly, like, I want to be like very open and close with you guys. I want to like really harness our relationship and like our community, and I would love to have like some super real conversations and also be able to talk about things like going on in my life and stuff. So I just think it would make people more comfortable, like actually asking questions and stuff. I know that's how I would feel, to be honest. So that's why I'm saying that. So that'll be down below. I hope that you guys like this video. I love you so much. This was so fun. I have my little babies right here. Bye.